LeMahieu into the box. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Fastball that gets the inside.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. First pitch coming. Here it is. And deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
In now, Aaron Hicks.
Batting third, the center fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 out, nobody on. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hard hit ball to short. Gregorius is there. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on his horse. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Tanaka into his motion. Here it comes. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. In now, Luke Voit. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Digging in, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gio Urshela.
He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Outside, 2-1. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in now, Masahiro Tanaka.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat visualizing hitting a home run.
The 1-2 pitch.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 New York. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. A ball and no strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
2-0 now. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Didi Gregorius comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Real Muto's running. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And that'll bring up Gene Segura.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Count even now at 1-1. Tanaka sets his sights. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Got him. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Fouled off. A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A bouncer up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself. So the bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Judge is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher,
Aaron Nola is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
now batting, third baseman,
Alec Bohm will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. More baseball on the show right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt.
the first baseman,
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And it's fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ball game. Maybe trying to the fastball. Lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela looking to put the ball in play here. Strikes in his first at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Urshela is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
4 runs, only 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Striding in, Gleyber Torres. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Gary Sanchez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. 1 run scores. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5. Another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Fastball misses inside. It's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep to right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 7 and the Phillies 1. Chad Green, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 57.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bryce Harper is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Count now a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
2-2.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Popped him up. Voit is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Count is 3-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Thank you, Heidi. Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Digging in once again, Luke Voit. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another one sent foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Hazley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 balls and a strike. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman,
Alec Bohm is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning. Ranger Suarez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
It was a walk in his last trip. Line drive to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. A ball and a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Popped him up. Segura is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Kyle Higashioka will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Kyle Higashioka.
And he lays off there 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Luis Sessa enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 85.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
2-2.
2-2 to count.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Brett Gardner will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu gets to it. A quick out number 1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Hazley. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Number 24.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Torres backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Number 22,
Andrew McCutcheon is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Alec Bohm would be next. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. From the stretch, Alec Bohm is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brandon Workman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball, down.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gleyber Torres. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. A runner at first with no outs here. Very high, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, the pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Segura for 1. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in, ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Mike Tauchman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Yankees, number 39, Mike Tauchman.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. Oh and 1, here it comes. Fastball laid off well below the knees. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1 and 2.
2 down, runners at first and second. Misses, ball 2. Fouled away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3 and 2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Judge is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1 and 1. A little bit outside. 2 and 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run.
The center field, number 11.
Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Segura. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bryce Harper is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line hard toward right center. Gardner is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground out victim last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. He's set. Here it comes. JT Realmuto is at the plate as he looks at ball one. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. A ball and a strike. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So stepping in, Luke Voigt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. First offering on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Britton has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. First pitch on its way. Gene Segura is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking.
The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Torres picks it up. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Digging in, Adam Hazley. It was a walk in his last trip. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chad Green earns the victory on the mound. Aaron Nola allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.